let's go into our measurement proper. But before we do that, there's still one more thing we need to understand. The foundation layout, this is an illustration. This is the illustration 2. The foundation layout is labeled alphanumerically, with the vertical sides labeled numerically and the horizontal sides labeled alphabetically. These labels are used to locate and identify the dimensions. So for example, if you want to identify the dimension of this place, we'll simply say, where does it fall? This side, where does it fall? It falls on A1. So we say from A1 to what? A2 is 2025. So from A1 to A2 equals 2025. And in the course of our measurements, we'll be dealing with the strip and the column bases. But we want to learn how to measure the trench. And I said for the purpose of this class, whenever I say trench, I also mean strip. And for us to measure the trench accurately, we must deduct the column bases because we'll be measuring the column bases separately. It's a different item of work. So now this 2025, along that dimension, a column base falls here and another one falls here. So what we'll do is we'll look at the column base at the bottom in the foundation plan, in the foundation layout. They usually indicate what type of column base it is. And let's say this is base type 1, and this is also base type 1. So we'll go through our structural drawings to our part foundation details and check the dimension of base type 1. The structural engineer will usually will prepare a drawing for you, specifying where the dimensions of all the base types will be specified. The base types can be as much as 4. You could find base type 1, base type 2, base type 3. So let's say this base type, the dimension is 1200 by 1200. So what portion of our column base falls on our dimension from this A1 to A2? If you notice, only half, this half doesn't fall in our dimension, and this half doesn't fall in our dimension. So what we will do, we'll say we will deduct half of base type 1 from this side and half of base type 1 from this side. So we'll come to our measurement and say deduct BT1. So, and how many BT1s can we see there? 2. Those 2, is it complete? It's not the, as it's not the complete one, we'll say 2 by half by 1200. That will still give us 1200. So we'll deduct this. So the length of A1, the strip on A1 to A2 is 825. So that's the principle that we're going to apply to measure our trench excavation. And that is also how to read the strip in the foundation layout. If you want to extract the dimensions, that's how to read the foundation layout, the structural drawing of the foundation layout. So